Here we go. You write to us at mynorthwest.com. Although Aaron says, I don't bother. What about those Mariners? You can also text us, Muggle's Casino Resort text line at 1-888-973-5476. Teeny tiny over there. Drinking heavily again, I might add. She can choose the letter of the day in a little bit. Oh, look who's back. I went viral.
That's not how I sound.
He's viral again, John. He's not just viral once. This guy's viral
It's
again.
the former producer and current manager went viral again at TikTok, this time racking up close to 1 million views. What is this I'm going to play? Oh, that's good for radio.
Is that it?
He saw it. That's basically all it is.
It's just the words.
You didn't say anything?
Music, no.
I thought this was another corn dog
And
expose.
then it says short video song looped a few times. What is this one?
That's just the music.
Okay, that's good. What the hell? Why is he here?
This is Mr. Corn Dog himself, John.
I looked up.
This is very exciting.
So what are the numbers? You put up another thing. By the way, I kid, but I do really appreciate the one that you shared with us, the corn dog thing. And
Right.
even more importantly, the second one that you did, I thought was wonderfully executed. I think your writing is really remarkably
Which the
simplistic.
second one?
It was the second one. I sent it to my daughter. I forget what is it about your father? Or
The fish.
The fish.
Yeah. Oh, I'm really. That's a. See, this is the thing. That's the one I wanted people to really. Nobody really responded to that.
I love that
but
one.
They like the one of me walking around in the rain.
I haven't seen the fish one. What's that about?
Oh yeah, so my grandfather died last year actually, and fishing was a thing we did together. So I wrote a little story, and then there's a poem by the poet Elizabeth Bishop that is really beautiful and happens to me like really came alive after the death of my grandfather, and so that's the backstory.
I like that one. So in this one, you've got how many people have clicked on it or done with it?
According to TikTok, the views are in the 800,000.
Okay, and you put air quotes around that because?
I don't know. It just seems absurd. I kind of can't believe it. I honestly, I'm suspicious. Really, I will also say that I think they count a view as like anybody that sees even a split second of it.
Okay.
So on that level, it's an inflated number.
So I looked up, there's 5 things that are going to happen to you now that you've gone viral. First of all, you will feel the need to continue to post.
Yes.
You have an incredible thrill as the numbers continue to go up, and eventually they will stop.
Yeah.
And then you will go into a little bit of a depression, and then you will be more sort of self-critical of the next thing that you post.
Absolutely.
Okay.
Wow, you're describing everything that I've gone through.
Yeah, it's because you'll be thinking, if I put this up, will this get as many? If it's not, is it going to hurt the other thing? Because now you're performing at a higher level.
Yeah.
And the other part of it is the sense that, well, I'm going to get a lot of critics as well. Now I'm going to open myself up to people taking shots at me. Those are sort of the 4 or 5 things that happen when somebody starts to go viral.
Also, are you on Ozempic yet? You're not doing that?
No.
Not yet. Okay. You're not there yet. That's number 6.
Yeah. The other thing I would say is that this particular the thing that's got the most attention is what the kids call kind of a thirst trap. So the idea is that some people they try to make themselves look really good, and people are just reacting to someone being good looking, if that makes sense. Which to me, I would rather be kind of like perceived as like a smart, funny person, and instead I'm just kind of being looked at.
And yet, you posted a video.
That's true.
It's a very flattering angle. You copied a movie scene that is very much of a thirst trap, right?
You're calling me out very perceptively.
Here's
Yes,
a question
you're
for you.
right. Yeah.
What is it? Because people can't see this because obviously
Sure.
it's a radio audio medium. What does the text say in the video that's got people all hot?
Yeah,
and
that actually makes sense to explain. Actually, yeah. So I think that the top text says Darcying. So if you're, which is like a turning
Jane
a
Austen
name into a
reference.
verb. Yeah. So it's a reference to the 2005 film. Well, I mean, really the Jane Austen book Pride and Prejudice. And then I am walking in the rain, and I suggest that where I am walking to is to go declare my love to a woman whose family I've insulted repeatedly.
Now, when I saw the video, because Joe
Yeah.
sent it to me, I'm not on TikTok, but when he sent it to me, I was like, oh man, did you get in a fight with your girlfriend and you're
Sure.
now going to apologize? And I was like, oh, it's kind of nice and genuine. Then I confronted you about this, or at least questioned you about it back by the coffee maker.
Yeah, all contrived.
None of this happened.
None of this. Yeah. I just knew it would be like kind of a funny joke.
Did you think it would be so well received? Because I have screenshots here of the ladies. I assume they're ladies. I guess they might not be. Probably some aren't ladies, but they're reaching out. They're like actually like being fairly aggressive, reaching out to you, trying to get in contact with you.
Surprisingly forward, I would say. And this has been the only slightly weird thing that I have people are very kind and they're reaching out to me. They're tracking me down on other websites and then sending me messages and things. And they're very kind, but also it's the connotation of a DM like that is kind of, do you want to go out sometime is basically the subtext. And I do have a girlfriend that I love very much. And so I want to in some way say, this is very kind of you, but also like
don't do that.
Without insulting.
You have to remain elusive.
Should I just say
no.
Continue ignoring them?
No, you have to be a possible target. And because the numbers get bigger, it adds, you suddenly have some credibility because the number is so big. So then you start to, for anybody that's saying, oh my gosh, he's popular, and because he's popular, I would love to obtain some of his celebrity or whatever it is that he has.
Yeah.
And if I'm somewhat associated with him, then I get some of that sort of afterglow splashback.
Can I read you, John, some of these messages that Jacob has received?
Are they sexy?
Well, yeah, I guess so in his way. So this is I'm so confused. Are you Jamie Dornan? He's a very popular British or Irish actor, I believe. Yeah, very handsome guy. Another one says, "This is my kind of thirst trap." Another one says, "I love you most ardently." I feel like maybe that one's leaning in.
That's a quote from the movie, so that's less directed at me,
there
perhaps.
You have bewitched me body and soul. I assume that's also
a quote from the movie.
Also from the movie. It said, "Call me Elizabeth because I will 100% fall for this." It's a reference to the movie, but
Correct.
this woman is clearly saying that
God.
she's in love with you. Yeah, so there's a lot of these. There's hundreds and hundreds of these.
I responded. I when I saw this, my wife showed it to me. I just commented on TikTok, "LOL, that's my boss." These comments are like cracking me up, and I've got like 58 responses to that comment.
Now they're like trying to get to you.
Well,
to get to him.
think
When will the U.S. government shut this down? That's what I'd like to know. When does TikTok go away?
How do you turn this in? Here's a real
You
question.
can't monetize it.
No, you can. Absolutely, you can. You can start selling T-shirts called like Wet Hair or something. I don't know. That's just off the top of my head. How are you going to make money on this?
I don't have any plans to. It does seem like a fun thing, but I should.
Yeah, you absolutely should. Corn dogs, hair products.
I guess a question I have for you, John, is both someone who has gone viral a couple times and also like I think on some level like as the evening magazine guy, like you're still well known, like.
As a sex symbol, you mean?
What?
to a certain age, lady.
You looking up these facts about like how it feels to go viral and the aftermath. Are you speaking from personal experience?
I noticed it for two things. One, I came up with that Apollo Ono soul patch. This is before the internet stuff.
Right.
And the next day it was over. USA Today, NBC, they all called me and I did interviews. And the next day it was all gone.
Yeah.
It was like Christmas. It was like looking under the tree for like one more box, and it happens to be for your aunt. You open it anyway, and it's a pair of isotoner gloves. You're like, I'll take them. Right? So there's just nothing under there anymore.
Yeah.
So it is a weird feeling. All the attention, and then all the attention
just disappears.
gone.
Yeah.
Just disappears.
Yeah.
But you have to just sort of go, well, that's fun. I remember one time I saw Robert Motherwell, famous artist. He was walking through the New York Modern Museum of Art, and I watched him pass his own paintings. And he just went right by them, didn't even look at them. And I walked up to him, and I think he was shocked that I recognized him. I said, "You Robert Motherwell?" "Yes, I am." I said, "Why do you not look at your own work?" And he said, "Because those are problems that I have solved.
Wow.
And I don't see the work as anything else other than a problem solved. I don't need to look at it anymore. The problem being, how does this color balance with this color? How does all of this work? It was a problem in my head. Now it's on the canvas.
Oh, that's nice.
Now it's on the wall. I walk away from problem solved."
I don't relate
So
to
you
that
should
at
look
all.
at this work as, I had this idea. I wanted to walk and put this and that. That's a problem solved. You don't even look at it and you move on. And if you really were to sort of advance beyond it, you wouldn't look to see how many people looked at it.
Yes, absolutely.
There you go. Now you're operating as an artist in a far different capacity.
I would
This
love to
man's
be
an
that
artist.
emotionally.
No, wouldn't that be interesting?
I know,
No, seriously,
completely.
don't look. Okay,
Yeah.
okay, Brady. Gee whiz. We're getting deep in here. There's Nate. He's toiling in virtual obscurity.